Hello, and welcome to my channel. Hope you're doing as well as possible. Today's session is all about inviting awareness. How do we do that? We hear this word bandied about a lot, and sometimes it's helpful just to kind of cover a foundation. How do we start to invite more awareness into our lives, into our spiritual practice? So I wanted to just begin by using this little owl rattle to shake up the energy all around your physical body and thicken this energy up. Really helps to get things vibrating and moving. It's a great practice if you are feeling in any way sort of stuck, or maybe you're feeling like you need a little bit of a reset. Having something like a rattle can just kind of shake the energy up enough for you to sort of parse through any mental fog and then start to really reset your intention and go back to what you want to focus on. I love using it as a kind of midday reset, but you can really use it at any time. Okay, now I'm going to just move this ever so gently through your aura, and I'm going to start at your crown. As I move down, I encourage you to just bring some awareness, whatever that means for you at this time, to where I am shaking this rattle. So as we move down your body, just start to bring awareness to where I am shaking this. Just send your attention to this space. You don't have to do anything except observe. Observe what's here. You don't have to change anything or shift anything once you bring awareness. Just bringing awareness, bringing our attention to these spaces. This is starting to open up a practice of inviting awareness in our bodies, through our emotions, and then further and further outward. We'll get to that later. Maybe not even in this video. Okay, my friend, let's take a few slow, cooling breaths. And on your exhale, just try to release physically, mentally, emotionally. Just try to release anything you can. Lovely. Now, I'd like to hold out my palms, and if you want to put your opposite hand in my hand, there we go. So just want to allow this energy to pass back and forth here. And as we do this, start to invite some energy into your left palm. As this energy moves in, just start to invite some awareness into your left palm. And then into your right palm. Just start to invite awareness into the space. Good. So again, let's take a few slow, cooling breaths and really just allow our awareness, our attention to light on our hands. See if you can feel your palm. Bring awareness to your palm, your fingertips. And now see if you can bring attention to the back of your hand. Is one of those easier to bring our attention to than the other? Now see if you can bring your attention to the space where my palm meets your palm. On both sides, just invite awareness into that space. Great. Okay. Now, if you want to and you're comfortable with it, place your hands together and start to just rub them together with a little bit of oil if you want some. Would you like some? So, why don't I rub a little bit of this oil into your right hand? Lovely. And now your left. Good. Beautiful. So, place your palms together. You can place them together outside of your heart center. And start to rub them together. See if you feel any sensation in your palms. Maybe some heat. Maybe they're starting to tingle a little bit. Pay attention. This is one of my favorite things to do. my fingers through and wiggle them up. Just bring some of your attention to your hands with your mind, your eyes, anything that's available to you with your other hand. And just explore here for a minute. Sensation. Rub your hands together, create some vibration here. And now open your hands. See how your hands feel. Can you feel the aliveness in your palms? And the tips of your fingers, if you splay them out. You crunch up your fists. Scrunch. Crunch. Scrunch your fists and then flay them out. Good. So imagine if we could bring that same intention, attention, and awareness to our entire body, starting at our crown and moving down. So it's much easier when we're able to bring different tactics to connecting with this awareness. Such as, massaging or even clapping your hands together, rubbing them together. We can really start to connect with that sensation. And then we can start to connect with, oh wow, this is how my hands move. This is how they feel when they do this. What does it feel like from the inside of my hands? How can I release the tension in my hands? How can I accentuate the tension in my hands? So we have the ability to do that with our digits and our hands. But with something like our heart space, for example, this is going to be a little bit more subtle. So this is just kind of a practice of beginning to invite awareness, beginning this process. Okay. I'm just doing a little scan here. And why don't I go ahead and give you a few stones to hold. I have my little bag of stones here. So I'll go ahead. Pick out a few crystals. I have a bag of stones. I have a crate, a wooden crate of stones, and then I just have other bits and bobs all throughout my house. I love crystals, as you know, if you've been here before. Okay. So what I'd like to do here is invite two stones that are roughly the same size but different shapes. This is a green fluorite, and this is great for focus, but it has that same color associated with the heart chakra, so it's got a quality of kind of loving, gentle energy to it. Whereas I also have indigo fluorite and rainbow fluorite. Each of them have different kind of flavors of those properties as it pertains to focus. So bringing awareness, I think we really have to have a mental clarity when we're bringing focus and attention to our physical bodies, our emotional bodies, our energy bodies. We really want to start to invite in some clarity. That's one of the most direct paths to awareness is having this kind of clarity of mind. So we're just going to invite this stone into your left palm in order to just kind of bring that energy into your physical body, just inviting this energy in. So in your palm, just allowing this to float inward. There we go. You can just hold that, or however you'd like to comfortably hold that. You can just have your hand open or closed. And the next stone that I wanted to place in your right hand is Botswana agate. Botswana agate is associated with mental stability, maturity. It's often connected to the crown chakra. However, it also has properties associated with the heart chakra. It's known to promote love, and this can be romantic love for another, or this could be love for yourself, I believe. So we just really want to invite this sort of gentle, loving energy when we are engaging in this kind of awareness. Because, there might be certain emotions that you have maybe pushed down a little bit, certain things that you don't necessarily want to feel. And so if you do encounter something like this, I just wanted to make sure that we have stones around you that support a very loving approach to this kind of work, that you're being really gentle with yourself. That if you encounter shame or anything like that while you're inviting awareness, that we try to greet that shame with love and to say, I don't believe that about myself. And for now, I'm just going to ask you to move out of the direct gaze of my focus. Just move that shame somewhere else for now. But we want to do this kind of work with a gentleness and self-compassion. That's our kind of guiding light for this. I'm just going to place this into your right hand here. Good. So if you're comfortable, just holding those through this session. Breathing deeply. Slow, cooling breaths. Long, slow, cooling breaths. Good. I'm gonna light our candle. We'll set our intention here. Okay. You can place your hands on your heart space if you'd like to. On behalf of your highest, wisest, most empowered and aligned self, in loving comfort and perfect balance, I wish to conduct this Reiki session for inviting awareness, helping support you while you discover different meridians and channels and subtle energies in your body, while you observe the currents that are flowing through you, while you bear witness to your thoughts and your emotions, and to send you love and support. Good. Now, if you'd like to clarify or specify this intention, or even set your own intention, as long as it's in service of your and everyone else's highest, wisest selves, I will honor that intention and see it through time and space to where and whenever it's applicable. You can use this flame to ignite that intention. I keep worrying that it's going out. Okay, there we go. I'll keep this lit through the rest of our session. And now, I'm going to take a stone and draw the sacred symbols outside of your heart space. So just continue the long, slow inhales, and then on your exhale, do your best to just release. Release anything that is held tight or tense. Just release, even if that's a physical release of your shoulders, of your jaw. If that's releasing future plans, if that's releasing a sensation you're feeling outside of your third eye, just try to inhale cooling energy and then exhale and release. I'm going to be using this amethyst point to draw the symbols. I'm going to draw the activation symbol outside of each of your primary chakras, starting with your crown. So try to bring some awareness into the very crown of your head. Gorgeous. And now into your brow, your third eye. Now your throat. Good. Heart, your chest, heart space. Just see what starts to happen, if anything, when you bring your attention to these spaces. Your solar plexus, a few inches above your belly button. sacral, just a few inches below your belly button. Slow, cooling breaths, my friends. Good. And your base, the bowl at the base of your torso, your root chakra. Okay. A little bit of frankincense and lavender. So it's a very relaxed energy, but it's also a very kind of spiritually aligned energy. Frankincense has wonderful properties. It can really help promote clarity and spiritual alignment, and lavender is associated with a sense of calm, promotes serenity, stability. It smells really nice. Yeah. I know you can smell it in the air, but when it's concentrated, it's just lovely. And slow inhale and release. Slow cooling inhale and release. Slow, cooling inhale and release. Good. Okay. Good. I'm going to use a little bit of sage to do some clearing. And with this, I'd like to invite further awareness as we move down. I'm going to light it off of our candle to preserve the intention that we've set, and to try our best to clear anything that's not serving. So maybe as you're trying to invite more awareness into your physical body, maybe you continue to have projections playing on your mental screen, your mental movie screen, as Muji says. So if that's the case, maybe we just try to clear some of those projections, if they're available to be cleared. Sometimes it takes more than just a smudging or a cleansing. Sometimes we really need to attend to those spaces. But for now, if it's available to be cleared, we're just offering it up to be cleared. The candle's really talking to us. Okay, so I'm going to start at your crown again. It's just at the top of your head here. I'm going to move down, and as I move down, I would like to invite you to follow this bundle with your attention. So starting at the crown, just moving down through the third eye, just the brow, wrapping around your head like a halo. Just inviting awareness here, the very top of your head, all the way wrapping around your forehead, back of your head. Is anything coming up here? Any thoughts, feelings, tension, tightness, tingling, anything coming up? Do your best not to judge it, but simply to invite your awareness here. Just notice it. That's all you need to do. That's all I ask of you. And if you're not noticing anything, that's okay too. Just engaging in the practice is the most important thing. Now we're moving down through your face, your beautiful face. And we're moving into the neck. Again, I'm not touching you here. Oops, sorry. I'm just hovering outside, inviting this gorgeous, cleansing smoke to clear anything that's not serving our intention for this session. Can you invite some awareness into your neck, into your throat? Good. Good. And now down. Just moving into your shoulders a little bit here. And then down into the heart space. Inviting this gentle cleansing in the heart space. Do you feel any sensations in this area? In the heart. And now moving down into the solar plexus, just above the belly button. Is anything coming up here? Thoughts, sensations, emotions. Just bring awareness into this space. And now into the sacral, just beneath the belly button. Is there any sensation here when you bring your awareness here? Is there anything to discover in this space, the low belly? We're clearing, we're cleansing. We're inviting in room for something new. But what's here right now? Just inviting awareness. Okay. And now, the base. The ball at the base of your torso. I'm not touching you, hovering outside here. But really, just inviting awareness into your low hips. Imagining a bowl at the very base of your torso. This is our root. Safety, security, protection, grounding. Just inviting energy and attention into this space. Okay, gorgeous. So throughout your day or your night, or maybe tomorrow, I would just encourage you to start to practice inviting awareness. Start to practice maybe asking yourself, can I feel my toes right now? Can I feel the middle of my back? What's the point of the greatest tension right now in my physical body? Where am I experiencing discomfort in my emotional body? That's the next step. And then beyond that, starting to ask what's underneath and within all of that. But I would just encourage you to maybe take some time if you're feeling a little flustered. Maybe just take a step back and just ask a few of those questions. Take 5 or 10 seconds even just to really start to connect with your physical body. It's here all the time, supporting you, holding you up, doing all of the myriad tasks that you're asking it to do. So it's available. It's there for you. Your energetic body, your emotional body, the mental plane, it's all there to support you. So call on this, call on these different planes, and just start to bring awareness here. It's like your greatest gift. It's your greatest superpower, is being able to bring awareness. So let's take a cooling, slow breath together. Maybe even place your hands palm to palm outside of your heart space in Holy Palmer's kiss. And breathe in cooling light and exhale and release. Good. Okay. You are divine. You are connected. You are expressive. You are loved. You are strong. You are creative. You are safe. Thank you so much for joining me. It's always a pleasure to connect with you. And until we meet again, be so well. So these are the ritual healing boxes. I just wanted to show you inside. This is actually the self-love box. Each of them come with 2 crystal-bedded tea candles and 3 gemstones. So this one has a rose quartz, a green aventurine, and a unakite. Love that for self-love. They come with the same large incense cones. This one is a gardenia. And with this rose and vitamin E anointing oil. So it's rose with a vitamin E carrier oil, and that's just to kind of anoint yourself. You can do it on pressure points. I like to do it on my temples or behind my ears. And then you can have them in this box. Just kind of keep them here